Okay, so let's take a look at how you can create charts in Oracle Apex. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of the workspace in Oracle Apex, right? Go to apex.oracle.com, then click on this start for free today option. Then you have like option to get Apex with a free workspace, or you can get one through your cloud account. Third, you can get the Oracle Apex through database, right? And fourth option being always you can use the virtual machine within VirtualBox or VMware with pre-made image that has Oracle Apex for you to use. Now the thing is, once you request free workspace, you'll have to do some formalities like give your name, last name, email, workspace, location. Then you can choose, are you new to Oracle Apex or do you plan to use Apex for education or training? Then agree to terms, then request workspace, right? Once you get the approval for that, then you are good to go, right? So basically, once you get this workspace, your workspace will be something like this, right? Now here you may notice that you have interface like this. In near future this interface could change based on which month you are viewing or year you are viewing, right? Currently for me it looks like this. Now here go to the app builder, because we will have to create one app, so it will often remind you to enter your workspace username and password so that it will do major work, right? So here I will start with creating new app, right? Then you can choose a data. Let's say I picked one data from some of the files I have. I would choose hr data.csv. You can also pick Excel file if you have, right? Once you pick your data, you can give your table a name. So let's see, hr data is the name of that table. File encoding, we will keep it to Unicode UTF-8. Now let's load the data, right? Once loaded, you have like 500 rows processed. We create the application, and once we have that, we are good to go with creating our application, choosing the pages, right, and choosing access control and creating an application. Right now the amount of pages that we choose from and we create our application, we are good to go, right? Now here you see we have like our pages where you can see whatever we ask for is created, right? Now I can also run and test this. Here I will log in with Apex username password. Then you have your HR data converted into app like this that has menu for dashboard, HR data search, report, admin. So we choose dashboard where we find some chart. In search we have option to filter, sort our data. In report we have like option to add new data and view that immediately here, right? So on the top of all of this, I want to create customized set of charts, right? So to do that, what I can do is go back to application here. Then we have create page, and here at the top you can see I have options like chart, right? I can choose from multiple charts. So what we can do for now is we will choose one bar chart and one pie chart, right? We'll make these two charts, or maybe even donut chart if you are interested. So we'll make some of these charts out of our data, right? Or if considering our data is not really specific with numbers and it's more of a recruitment data, then we will see if any other chart we can plot. So let's start with bar chart. So we will choose the name of page chart 1. We will choose page mode normal, then we choose our table, which is our HR data table. Click next, and this should take you to page designer. Prior to that, we have to select the column. You can choose the vertical or horizontal bar chart. Label column, I can choose, let's say, department, and value I want to choose as, let's say, I pick salary, and value as maximum, then column comes is ID number, right? So like this we will create a bar chart of maximum salary. So here ID would be pointing out to the recruited employee's ID, right? So we'll create chart out of that. So this should open page designer, which we don't need actually, unless we want to mess with all the data that is already done for us. We can simply click on run and can see the page. In chart 1 you can see our 500 people with their respective salary, and they are grouped like this. Based on that grouped amount you will see the separation, right? So this is one of the bar chart. Let's try and create one more page, and we will come up with another some of such charts. So click create page, choose chart, then let's see, we pick charts like donut chart, right? Then finally what we can do is we will pick any other from this. So we'll pick donut chart here. We will name this chart 2. Then we pick the table, and that would be like chart data. Click next. And now here I want to pick, let's say we already experimented with salary, right? Then we can pick with the department column. So number of people within department, I want to see it in a chart. So value aggregation, so let's say count, right? You can pick, let's say, any other value, but let's go with number of people within department. I want to make that chart simple, right? So create page, so it will take me again to the page designer, right? So we don't have to edit anything. I'll just directly go to the page where we can see this. Okay, now it will load the chart. Here you can see the number of people in each department is shown in the donut chart. Here you see all the available options, right? So if you check the menu you will also find the charts, chart 1, chart 2. Like this I want to use the another chart that we just promised prior to this. So we'll create a page for that. So let's create a chart, right? So this time we will try something different. So let's see if we picked up something like scatter or bubble. Let's pick bubble. Now here I will come up with chart 3, choose the table name for our data, click next, and here I will choose XY. So let's say department is my X, then Y value, for that I will have to choose label. So we'll pick salary, and Y value column, I don't know why it is not showing. So let's take a look at ID, and it seems like it is not letting me have those values. So we'll have to cancel and go to another chart, right? So some of the time it happens that there are fields not selectable, and we'll have to scratch our chart types. So in this case bubble and scatter may not work, so what we can do is maybe we can choose pyramid type of chart. Let's see, chart 3. Let's pick the table and maybe we can move on to that particular chart. So we'll pick, let's say, label, we can pick letter, and value here we have number against which count of salary, right? So salary and count, let's go with that. Or you can pick department and number of people within department. That also is a good option for pyramid chart. Create the chart. Now should take us to page designer. If you want to edit anything here you can do so, otherwise we can proceed further. Now click on running this chart, and here you see our third chart is loading. And now just like donut chart, you can see pyramid will let you view each department type and their respective value in a group, right? So we managed to create 3 different charts for our application. We also added them within our application menu, as well as they can be accessible directly. So get the idea how to basically create your process to get your Apex app, then choose the additional pages to add the chart into your Apex app, right? And you can choose a variety of chart types based on available data set.